Breaking the online betting app case, South actor Rana Daggubati, in fact, has reached ED office for questioning as ED increases its hate on Mega South superstars. Again, this is related to cases of promoting online betting apps. Now, the Enforcement Directorate is also said to quiz Rana Daggubati. With this, more and more celeb endorsements are coming under the regulators, the economic regulators scanner here. For our viewers just joining in, there's been a development in the online betting app case. This time, it's a South superstar Rana Daggubati who has reached, in fact, just reached the ED office, as our sources are informing us. Now, with this, ED's heat is only increasing on South India's mega superstar. Now, the Enforcement Directorate will now quiz Daggubati in relation to the betting app case, where many celebrities, also including Bollywood superstars like Ranbir Kapoor, have also been quizzed in the past. And these celebrity endorsements are increasingly under the government scanner. Now, the ED has in fact summoned several other film and television personalities as a part of the probe. Actor Prakash Raj, for instance, appeared on the 30th of July. He was followed by Vijay Deverakonda on the 6th of August. And in fact, the next will be Manchu Lakshmi, who has been asked to appear at the ED office on the 13th of August. The ED, in fact, suspects that celebrities promoted these betting platforms such as Jungli Rummy, A23, Jeet Win, Paddy Match, and Lotus 365, allegedly receiving significant sums for paid online endorsements. That's what we're picking up. There's a lot of money involved here as well. Officials are saying several of these promotions were in fact presented as entertainment or even charity-driven content, but were in fact targeted campaigns for unregulated gambling. But that's not it. A complaint also alleges a loss of over 3 crore rupees after responding to a YouTube endorsement. My colleague Uma Sudhir joins me for the latest on this. Uma, the probe only growing now. What's the latest you're picking up, and what is Rana Daggubati's involvement in this entire row that's escalating? There we have shots of Daggubati there at the ED office. What are you picking up, Uma?
Was summoned earlier by the Enforcement Directorate, and he had sought today's date because he was shooting at Pollachi in Tamil Nadu, and therefore had sought an alternate date. Rana Daggubati is among the celebrities who had endorsed some of the games, but his own legal team has said that they had in fact made a legal vetting of the contracts that he had signed, the endorsements that he had done, and endorsed games that are allowed by the Supreme Court and something that is allowed in the regions in which he had endorsed them as well. A very similar argument had been given by Vijay Deverakonda as well, and he had also sought to make this distinction between the gaming apps and the illegal betting apps. And Vijay Deverakonda, you would recall, had in fact pointed out that whether it is the Indian cricket team, women's cricket, volleyball, kabaddi, all of them are supported by gaming apps that are legal and that are allowed in the country. They have a GST number. They have TDS also happens, and all the legal processes are followed. And he had sought to make that distinction, saying that I had only promoted a gaming app, and why my name has come up is something that I cannot explain. And he claimed that even the ED officials who were questioning him had no idea why his name had come up when he had only promoted a gaming app that he said was legal. In Rana Daggubati's case as well, his legal team has earlier spoken, not today, but earlier, and they had also spoken about the games that he had promoted being legal games and something like Rummy, which is a skill-based game and not a gambling kind of a game itself. The second part of it is that the Enforcement Directorate's case of the ECIRs that were registered by the Enforcement Directorate is based on FIRs that were done by the Telangana police. And the Enforcement Directorate is actually looking at not just the illegal betting apps or the illegal money that's come from it, but even if it is a legal
endorsement, sponsorship, promotional amount or the digital
sponsorship, promotional amount or the digital advertisements, the revenue that it fetches, whether there was tax evasion in that, and the prism through which the Enforcement Directorate is looking at this is the Prevention of Money Laundering Act, and therefore the crores of rupees allegedly paid to the celebrities for the endorsements, whether there was any tax evasion in that, and any of the earnings that came from the digital ads, whether there was any evasion of tax or violation of the PMLA in that. That is what the Enforcement Directorate is specifically looking at and will be investigating.
Right.
And they have asked for bank accounts, they have asked for the companies through which it happened, they have also asked for the contracts which were signed with the particular companies by these celebrities. Back to you.
Now, Umar, we're given to understand a total of 28 actors, social media influencers, and even management personnel have been booked by the ED. What are the biggest names in these 28 actors, celebrities, and social media influencers that have been booked by the ED? And how many of them have already deposed in front of the ED earlier? And who is about to depose next? What are you picking up on that?
So there are actually 29 names that have been named, not just in the FIRs, multiple FIRs that are booked by the Telangana police. There are some cases that are booked in Andhra Pradesh as well, and the Enforcement Directorate had booked its cases based on the FIRs that were booked by the police, and therefore 29 names appearing in that, and among them, yes, the film stars who are in fact the first to depose before the Enforcement Directorate. You already had Prakash Raj doing it on the 30th of July. Rana Daggubati had been called first on the 23rd of July, but he had sought an alternate date, as I mentioned, because he was shooting, already shooting schedules had been announced, and he was shooting in Pollachi in Tamil Nadu, and therefore he sought August 11 as the date, and we saw Vijay Deverakonda coming in last week to depose before the Enforcement Directorate, and next to go will be Lakshmi Manchu. There is also other actors like Nidhi Agarwal being mentioned. There are also some TV anchors and celebrity social media influencers who have been called in for questioning by the Telangana police first, and now presumably by the Enforcement Directorate, though the dates during which they have been called has not yet been made public. Back to you.